Hello and welcome to Pedantic Handwavium, the podcast where we try to apply science to fictional worlds. I'm Simon.
And I'm Jeff.
So today we're going to be talking about ourselves.
Primarily because you've never heard of us before.
Yes, this is our episode 0. And I wish I had an air horn. Maybe I'll add in an air horn.
I'm glad you don't. Yeah, just edit that in post. That's fine.
So what this podcast is we take fictional worlds, science fiction, fantasy. We could do thriller, really.
We tried hard sci-fi.
Yeah, we've tried. Hard sci-fi we actually found is the most difficult, mainly because we don't know that much about good science fiction technology. We know science.
Vaguely.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun. I think that's one of the things that makes it a lot of fun is because we actually have to, we're not smart people.
We can just throw ideas at the wall.
Really, we do. We know baseline science in a lot of different fields, and we can kind of string it together, but we're not actual scientists.
So, yeah, definitely lower your standards for actual science.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So we have a lot of mulligans where we're we think this is how it works. We're not actually really sure. It's probably close, though.
More often than not, half of us are unfamiliar with what we're talking about.
Yes. The other thing is, don't expect us to actually know a lot of the background and story to what we actually talk about, mainly because we found that one person is always clueless. It's good. We do.
That person is usually me.
Yeah, we do Harry Potter at one point in time, and both me and Jeff are scratching our heads, being was this in the book? Was it in the movie? It has to be somewhere.
Yeah, they blend together, I assume, for people who know about them.
I assume not for hardcore fans. So if you're a hardcore fan of something, take our episode with a grain of salt, or don't listen to that episode and listen to the other episodes.
But definitely still download that episode.
Download that episode, create other iTunes accounts, download the episodes multiple times.
Tell all of your friends about that episode. Listen to it. Compare and contrast ideas.
Yeah, maybe that's a good
and
way.
And then leave a post in the comments.
If it's an episode that you are worried about because you're a really big fan of, let your friends who are not fans of it listen to it on their own accounts. And subscribe and download all of our other episodes. And they will tell you if you will enjoy it or not. There you go. And then also just download it anyway. And if we ever have YouTube, just leave it going, refreshing all the time.
Just on loop, yeah.
Yeah. That's all we're asking, guys. Come on.
Oh god, episode 0 took a turn.
We're already begging. So we talked about our episode that we're going to be doing that's Harry Potter based, where we try and explain how does magic exist? And we kind of focus in on specific magics and not magic as a total thing.
Yeah, I mostly misunderstand the magic. There's other episodes like Full Metal Alchemist where we discuss what actually the soul is.
Yep, the human
soul. And we actually kind of did a good job.
Yeah, we did. And we included a lot of really of actually disproven and bad science in there, but we did it in a good way.
Right.
Yeah, that was a good. I still think about the solution to that one we had, and I was like, man, that was really good.
Yeah, we nailed that one based on very bad science.
Based on the fact that Simon was already a 6-pack in because he locked himself out of his apartment earlier that day. But we do Star Wars.
We did do Star Wars.
Yeah. Oh, we do. They haven't. Oh, I guess you do know that we do Star Wars. That's our first episode.
Yes, they will. You will know that very shortly.
Yeah, you listener. You there.
Beloved listener. The one who please downloads things more often.
Yeah.
Frequently. Repeatedly.
All the time. Just keep on downloading it. That's our podcast. We hope you listen to it at least a few times. Kind of have two different styles of episode. One where it's less funny and maybe more interesting, which is our science fiction ones. I would describe them as still funny. I think I had to cut out, and this is where editing comes in this show. I had to cut out like a 25-minute argument me and Jeff had about if Jediism is if
did you cut that out? I feel like that is the premise of the episode.
It was so long, and we were just repeating ourselves and just getting more and more angry at each other. But I have another style which is not so much hard sci-fi, but instead it's more just like potpourri is what I would describe it.
Yeah, that'd be fair.
And in our second episode, which will be dropped the same day, actually, so you will also have access to this, is
look forward to it.
Cereal mascots. And we
I
try
already forgot about that.
It is such a good episode. But that one we're like jumping around and we like try and make things work together as like cohesive story, but in the end,
and it just unravels.
Yeah, it gets weird at the end. Actually, you should listen to the end. The ending is the best part.
You gotta really hold on through the whole thing.
Thanks for listening. Hopefully you enjoy all of our episodes.
We know you will.
We know you will. You will enjoy your first 2 episodes.
Strong language, Simon. Come on.
Yeah, we have to be definitive. You will subscribe, and you will like us on iTunes.
And you will leave comments, and you will enjoy the dulcet tones of our rambling voices.
Exactly. We do not use social media, so that is off the table. I'm sorry if you like that.
Please tell everyone you know, because we can't.